Hi, so welcome back. We are going to add in some decoration here, and we're going to put the Kingston High School Buccaneer image there, engrave that in, and write Kingston High School Buccaneers. This is the front piece. You need to find this piece, open up whatever pages you need to find this piece. It has the two tabs, the slots in the top, and then tabs all around the sides, and it's really long. And this right piece is the one we're going to be able to see. So let's go ahead and get to it. I'm going to show you some techniques in Inkscape to decorate things. First is going to be the text tool, which is this A over here. I'm going to click on it and click over here and type in Kingston. I'm going to zoom in so we can see what we're doing a little bit better. And then I'm going to hit enter, high, enter, school, enter, Buccaneers. And I'm actually going to put a space in between high, whoops, not enter, a space. I'm going to do 2 spaces in front of school and 3 in front of Buccaneers. 1, 2, 3. I noticed that when I made it, when you look at this thing, you kind of see it, and you'll see what I mean. I'm not going to try and explain to you. It's too hard. Then I'm going to come over here and grab the pointer tool so I can move it around. And I'm just going to kind of move it off to the side. Now, oh my gosh, why am I having a so hard time? There we go. I'm going to move off the side here. I'm going to put the image of the Buccaneer here and then try and resize stuff. Now, images are a little weird, so what we're going to do is just go File, Import, and I'll let you know where you can find this file. I'm not sure how I'm going to get it to you. So, File, I'm going to find mine real quick, but I'll have to think of a way to get it to you as well. So ask me when you get to this point. I'll show you. KHS logos, and it's this one. Open. Okay. Now you can see this has a white background and it has all this gray and stuff. For our laser, it wants to either have, it can do gray, I shouldn't say that, but we're going to turn this to where it's black. So there's only 2 options. It's either black or it's clear. To do that, we're going to come up here in this white space. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. And we're going to drag it up here, and we're going to do what's called a path trace bitmap. So I'm going to click on trace bitmap. I'm going to make sure that my thing I want to trace is here, and I'm going to click over here on the side and click update. Now this is how it turned out first. What it does is it sets a darkness threshold. Any of the pixels, any of the lines on here that are darker than that get turned black. Anything lighter than that gets turned clear, gets ignored. So you can see we don't have enough of the black. To do that, we're using, so bright, that's what brightness cutoff means. Anything brighter than this goes away, anything darker than this stays, and it turns to total black. So we're going to change this to 0.65 and then go here and do update. Notice how now we have more stuff, and that looks pretty good. Let's go to 0.75 and see what it looks like. And we're going to hit update here. This is starting to get kind of muddled looking. So I'm going to go back down. I'm going to try 0.65 again and update. And that looks like better detail in here. I can tell what's going on. You know what? I'm pretty happy with that. Invert image would just turn the black into the white and the white into the black. We don't want that. Awesome. And that's it. We're gonna say apply. Now you might be Mr. Haas. It just got darker. What happened? Well, it actually overlaid it on top of the old one. So we're going to click on this and drag it, and this is the new one that we want. Notice now it's clear wherever there was white. So basically we cut away the white background and we turned all these grays into either black or white. So I'm just going to take this one and delete it. And when I zoom in, you can see what happened here is it just turned it either black or white. This is what we're going to actually slice through with the laser. Okay. So now I'm going to bring this down here, and I'm going to shrink it so it fits. Now when I shrink, I want to shrink from the corners, not this one, and squish it this way. That doesn't do any good. It looks weird. Control Z to undo that. Also, if I don't have this, the lockbox locked, now I can stretch it however I want. But again, that's going to make it look all goofy and weird, so Control Z, make sure that's locked. And then we're going to grab from a corner, and this way it shrinks consistently. And again, zoom back in so we can see what's going on. Hold down the control button to zoom, control, then mouse wheel. And right about there looks pretty good. This I'm going to bring, I think I want it down lower. Let's see if we can put the Buccaneers right above that handle. Yeah, I've got no complaints about that. See if you can get yours to look ish like that. And last thing we're going to do, that's it. This one is done. So Control S to save this one. Now I want to find the one with, so that did that art right there. So that's kind of cool looking here. And now we need to find this piece across the front here. There's a really narrow piece. That's the shelf above here. We want the slightly wider piece. I forget which file we put it in, so we just got to go find it. This one's number 6, so it's got to be one of the other ones. So File, Open. Got to find out where you left it. So remember where you left it. It should be on that USB drive. Mine is going to be... Why is this hard? Google Drive, My Drive, Engineering, Fusion 360, ridiculous. This is in lab storage for me, computer stand, cut lines, and now I want number 5. Let's open that one up and see what it has on it. So those are those middle-ish pieces. We don't worry about that one. Open. The nice thing, it'll go back to the same place it just opened. So we'll open up 4, check it out. And this is these are not the right pieces either. This is that small bottom piece. This is the computer back, and this is the back of it. So we don't want those. File, open. And we're on 3, I think, now. Oh, this is a good one. This is the holder for the computer monitor. We don't want that. That's the right side. That's one of the other middle pieces. That's not it. So Files, Open. I think we're on 2 now. We're getting close. We got to be one of these. Oh, it's going to be the last one we open. This is the little narrow computer shelf. This is the bottom or top one of the 2. And then File, Open, and it is this last one, 1 of 6. This is the piece we're looking for. So it's like this. And this is the bottom and this is the top. So the tabs are at the top, left and right, and the flat is at the bottom. So make sure it's oriented in this way. I'm going to click on it, and we're going to add some text to it. So I'm going to come over here and grab the text tool. I'm going to type in engineering. This is where you got to make sure you're spelling it right. So look it over, ENGINEERING. The ampersand symbol, so Shift 7, and then ROBOTICS. ROBOTICS. Make sure everything is spelled correctly. There's nothing worse than having school stuff where things are just spelled wrong. Now, to make this the right size, all we're going to do is, let's just highlight all the text. Whoops, all of it. Keep highlighting until you get everything. I want to say, I thought 60 was a pretty good number. So I'm going to come here. Let me do 64, see how that one works. And I'm going to grab this tool up here, which is the pointer tool, so that I can just drag it around. I'm trying to center between the G and the ampersand, the and symbol. Have those holes be right in the middle of that. And that looks pretty good. I can use the arrow keys, and I'm trying to center it vertically as well. So I want to be halfway between this red line and this bottom red line-ish. And I think that looks pretty good. And that's it for decorations. So now you can see how you can take an image in, do a bitmap trace of it, and be able to print it out really well. That technique works really well for line drawings. And if you want to find a line drawing of something interesting, not for this project, but for your own projects, you can totally find a line drawing and do a bitmap trace on it and control how much of the lines are there and not there, and then add it in and it will cut out beautifully. All right, that's it for now. Great job. You're ready to save all of these files, so I'm going to do Control S for save, and then I'm going to start closing it. Oh man, I have all of them open actually. Close them all down. And from here, you need to upload them all to the flash drive, take it over to the laser cutter, and just start cutting them out one at a time. Awesome, good job, good luck, enjoy.